All right, guys, what is going on? We got Jazz here with us. So, Jazz, I just want to thank you. I know you've been busy all week getting everything ready, but I know you. The audience might not know you. So, if you want to do just a quick introduction of yourself.
Well, I'm Jazz. My real name is Jahaziel. I'm from Florida, Palm Bay, Florida, to be exact. Yeah, I work with Mikey for the past 12 years. First started with Subarus, and now I'm here working with Supras and anything 58 related, S58, B58s.
We all started from Subarus, kind of
Yep,
still holds a special place in our heart, right?
very much so.
Even though ringlands, fucking throwing rods and shit. Good time. Yeah, I just seen your smile on your
Yep,
face.
you know
Dude,
exactly what you're talking about.
hell yeah. All right, so I know behind you is, as it says right here, the world's first 7-second BMW. So,
But to clarify, because there are other BMWs that are faster. This is the world's fastest BMW with the original motor and transmission that the car comes with. It's not a swap. It's not an LS. It's a full chassis car.
shit, I mean, that still goes a long way, that says a lot about the drivetrain because now everyone knows what the B58 was, but you and Mikey were there along with a couple of other people, like pushing the boundaries, right?
Absolutely, man.
'Cause, I
Since
mean,
day one.
Dude, I mean, I talk about it all the time on my channel, and it's cool to like have you and hopefully Mikey later on to discuss it because you guys have been there. You guys are the ones doing the research and pushing it. So, like, for this car, of course, it's X-Drive, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. It's X-Drive. So it's the same wheelbase as a Supra. Only difference is that it's X-Drive, which makes it trickier, actually. Some people would think it's actually easier. It's actually a lot more difficult to dial in an all-wheel drive car to launch. It's not just hit the gas and go.
Yeah.
Because any time the transfer case sees a front wheel spinning, it'll put your car into limp mode automatically. So you have to have the right suspension in the rear just to make the tires just glide on the asphalt so that they're not spinning faster in the rear wheels.
Yeah.
Upset the car.
So I guess before, because I'm sure people watching this, and of course myself, I'm really curious, kind of like the process that you guys did it. But real quick, like, what is the setup that you guys have on the car right now?
It's very simple, actually. It's a pure drivetrain solution, stage 3 trans, with the latest and greatest, with Vargas PST drive shaft, Supra DSS Titan axles in the rear. That's pretty much it for driveline. And then under the hood, we have a Visconti engine, Stage X 3.2 liter with the KLM Savage kit with the 7480. And we also have the CSF's newest Race X manifold as well. It's honestly a very, very simple setup. It's nothing crazy. Everything's off the shelf. Nothing's custom other than the ice box and the fuel system. That's the only thing that's custom.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy. All things considered, you guys are running sevens on this setup that, you know, myself or just anybody else watching this, if they really want to push it. Obviously, tuning and then seat time is going to come into play, but it's cool to see like the platform develop like this much.
Absolutely, man. It's taken a long time. At first, we tried everything with the stock suspension. It was very difficult in the stock suspension because every time the car, as you know, with Supras, they want to lift the front wheels, and it was just battling us. We weren't understanding what the transfer case was doing with the car. We were like, man, why does it keep going into limp mode? So we finally contacted Pure. We spoke with Chris and Mike, and they were telling us that with these cars, it's not like the G80 stuff. These cars, all 4 wheels always need to be spinning at the same time. So that's why we had to do some drag shocks, and we contacted Vader Solutions. Omar, he hooked us up some QA1 rear shocks, and that's what helped us a lot. We were able to dial it in. And the front is 100% stock.
The front's 100% stock?
100% stock. Wow. Just the rear only has the Vader Solutions QA1 drag shocks.
Wow.
In the rear.
Shit, I mean, I'll have to ask you for like the links for those if they are available for purchases so I can add them into the...
Absolutely, man, absolutely. But yeah, like I said, everything's off the shelf with some Bellic wheels. We did a 15-inch conversion in the rear with Vader's Vargas, Tony Turbo. Hooked us up with the 4 brakes or Willwoods.
Yep.
But they're able to accommodate 15-inch wheels. Wow. So that's how we were able to do it. It took us a long time to try to figure out the rear wheels to try to make it work with these cars with 15s. Obviously, we're the first ones to do it, and honestly, it took about 4 sets of wheels. till
Holy shit.
going back and forth with Bellic Damien, sending us barrels, trying to figure out which is the one that fits because nobody's ever done them. We're the first ones to do it.
Right.
So it took us a long time. And as well with the front. We did 17s in the front. But it took us a long time to get them down packed to figure out what works with these cars.
So would you say like that is since you know at least for the B58 and the transmission, you know, there's research associated with that. So would you say like just dialing the suspension is like the biggest challenge for this car?
I would say so. That was the biggest challenge we went through was the suspension. Trying to get the car to have the right amount of squat and rebound as well. So compression and rebound was the main thing that we had to figure out to work. And we got it now. It just kept going faster. We went 795 our first pass, and then yesterday we went 794. Wow. So the car's just a little bit faster, but it gained 3 more miles an hour with a higher DA. So it shows that what we did is actually working. Yeah. So 3 miles an hour, it doesn't sound like a lot, but in a quarter mile when you're going 175 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour is almost about 75 horsepower more.
What for this car? It's tuned on BM3, right?
No, this is Ecutech. This is actually cloned.
Oh, it's cloned.
Yeah, it's a Visconti cloned ECU.
From which car? Like another
a 2020 M340 or Supra, same ECU works.
Oh, so those actually work. Okay, I was actually curious. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So this is a cloned ECU on ECU Tech.
Oh, okay.
So this is literally identical to what you buy on a Supra, but just 4-wheel drive.
All right. Well, now I know. I legitimately didn't know that.
Yep. So this uses a Visconti reflex kit as well.
Yeah.
So it uses his reflex kit to control the boost, fuel with the port injectors, and I think that's all we use the reflex for on this car.
Wow. Shit, dude. Fuck. Okay, now I can give some answers. Yep. I don't know why I waited so long to like ask you this because I had a couple of people ask me. They're like, "Oh, hey, I bought this M240i.
Yep, it's not a BM3. Both cars are on ECU Tech. They're both cloned.
Oh.
Both M240s are cloned ECUs.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, these are not mild hybrids. Mild hybrid cars like the M340, which is a 21 plus, you cannot clone it. Not all. Let me clarify. Not all of them can be cloned. Some of them can be cloned. Not all of them. But on these, they're identical to a Supra. It's not a hybrid at all. So you can clone the ECU on them.
Got it. All right. Well, good to know that for sure. So what do you and Mikey think like what this car is capable of? I'm sure, you know,
hopefully 780s this weekend. That's
780s.
Hopefully 780s. That's the plan. So make the gap, make it very far. Oh dang, it's rainy. Make it really far for others to obtain to hit our goal.
Yeah.
Same thing we do with the Supra. We just try to hit it as hard as can, so it makes it harder for the competition to catch up. But as we've seen this weekend, it's catching up. But we got Titan that went 786.
Yep.
So that was really impressive.
That's right there. I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, of course, like the competition is.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's healthy.
It's awesome. I love it. It just feeds the fire.
Hell yeah.
It feeds the fire.
Nah, I mean, I can't wait to see what you guys do with this. Of course, I'll probably have to fly up there to Northeast whenever. And if you guys didn't know, Jazz, the band that you're looking at right now, you hold how many spots in the top 10 for the G80s, for the S58s?
I think it's a total of 4 or 5. So,
dude, hell yeah, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
That's man, that's fucking crazy, dude. All right, well, Jazz, I appreciate you taking the time, man.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
I'm gonna, of course, send you all the footage. And is it raining? Hopefully, get some more footage of this running 7s, and then maybe see you in the finals.
If it happens, it happens. That'd be amazing if it happens. Because I sat out the first 3 qualifiers, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go out. And I literally just first hit. I went number 2 qualifier. Mikey qualified 782.
Yeah.
I qualified with the 794. So.
God damn, Mikey Tune team just always fucking.
We're trying, man. It's just me and him, bro. No shops, no nothing. It's just us two tag teaming everything we can, bouncing ideas. And thankfully, we have the shop CT that helps us. But it's just us two. We just give it all we got, honestly.
All right, Jazz, I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
You guys will see more of this guy, this car, and of course, this guy this week. So stay tuned. Slow pass.